Hello there, Ray here, and behind me is the ultimate generator. It is probably the craziest thing I have ever made. This machine is capable of generating almost every type of entity in the game. Today I will show you a type of the generator that allows you to generate the majority of mobs for their loots. This generator works in a similar way to that of my falling block entity generator. But the way that this machine generates mob loots is by killing the mobs when the mobs are in two places at the same time. The way that I did this is by using a new 1.9 piston mechanic that allows entities to be teleported through a piston when the entity is within the piston head while the piston is retracting. Using this, I transport the mobs directly into the entrance end portal. This causes it to be inside this end portal while at the same time being in the obsidian platform in the end. This all occurs within about 1/20th of a second time period. After that time is up, there will only be one entity which will be on the obsidian platform in the end. So with that 1/20th of a second time period, I have the mobs killed with this lava here. This allows the mobs that is in the end portal to be killed and therefore drop its loot, while the mob that is at the obsidian platform does not take any damage and lives on. I have combined this with having an entrance end portal near the world spawn point. I talked about how this is possible in a previous video. This point here is the world spawn point so that the mobs that are in the end are sent into the exit end portal, which sends them to the lowest block at the world spawn point, which is this fence gate here. So the mobs spawn on this gate, activating this tripwire, which zero ticks this piston here, causing this whole cycle to repeat itself. Now let's take a look what is going on in the end. But when I enter this entrance end portal here, the end platform will reset itself, breaking everything that is built on it. I'm here in the end now. This is where the obsidian platform used to be, but I have removed it so I can transport the mobs away as soon as they spawn in. Once they are here, there is a short delay that allows the loot to fall down into these hoppers. Then I use the same piston transport technique to quickly move the mobs over to the exit end portal. Down below is the area of chunks that are loaded with hopper chunk loaders. This allows the end to be loaded whenever an entity is sent into the end. With this setup, it is possible to keep this loaded 24/7 on servers when no one is even online. For the mobs to be transported through the end only takes 2.5 seconds. All these pistons here are being zero ticked with a 1 game tick delay between them by using this universal zero tick method that it came up with. As you can see, it is extremely fast. At the end of the piston transporter is another mob generator that kills the mobs as it teleports them into the overworld. So the mobs are generated and killed twice per cycle. Since this machine is not limited by the amount of mobs that are placed in it, it can generate infinite amount of mob loots per hour. This also means that this is the fastest mob farm for most mob types, and this also opens the door to farming some previously unfarmable mobs, such as Elder Guardian farms, which can allow sponges to be a renewable resource. I will explain the ultimate generator in more detail in another video. Keep in mind that since some mobs can carry items, and if placed into this machine, it will duplicate the item. So only use this machine with the permission from your server. There is a world download in the description if you want to check out this build in greater detail. There you have it, guys, the ultimate generator, a way to generate almost every type of entity in the game. If you found this interesting, show me the like. If you would like to see more crazy 1.9 contraptions, subscribe, and don't forget to comment. Bye bye!